Hello everyone, this is Rajiv here from Garage 101 and with me as usual
is Vignesh, talking about myself. I'm also a part of Garage 101, obviously.
Absolutely.
But I also run a virtual dealership called CarPal. It's trycarpal.com, go check it out.
And I'm the founder of a company called cargreetings.com. We are India's first online automotive greetings company. Check it out, check out our website, and if you are a dealer, go out and look at your options. They're much bigger than they used to be. And also another thing is we were having a lot of fun because we were actually having a debate before the cameras came on. We were talking about how a used car matches up with a new car and what are the right things that we need to do to make sure that. So I'm going to actually support the used car because I can't expect him to do that.
I'm gaming for the new cars, of course.
Right.
Yes,
So
yeah.
I'll give you a minute to go with new cars. So let's see, what are the major factors you think that new cars have over used cars?
Let's face it, new car is fresh, right?
Yeah.
If you look at, if let's say both of us drive a Honda Jazz, right, and bought at the same time, same day, whatever it is, the way you drive, the way I drive are going to be different. So if you look at say 2016 Honda Jazz today, they would have done different number of kilometers, they would be maintained differently, they'll be driven differently, the wear and tear is going to be high. There are a lot of inconsistencies and variables when it comes to ensuring that the used car you're buying is not a lemon, right? Let's face it, because there are invisible things. Say, for example, if I stay near Besanagar, there's going to be rust. Right. So there are so many environmental things also going on. So I think I'm go for the new cars because you're looking at consistency in everything. New cars are coming from a factory, right? So everything has to be the same. If you're buying a Honda Jazz today in say Chennai and you're buying a Honda Jazz today in Delhi, those cars are going to be the same, exact same. So having put that point out, right? Let's see how the used cars match up. Because when it comes to used cars, forgive me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
You need to see so many damn cars for you to figure out on one.
There is a reason, Vignesh, that 50 or more than 50% of all cars sold in India are used cars.
I would say if you have to go by this statistics, right? Used cars sold in India far more than new cars.
Yeah, well, just for the sake of argument,
sure.
I would say let's keep it at 55%.
Cool.
Now the reason it is like that is because first of all, you have a lot of things in terms of affordability. If I'm looking at something that I have a budget of 6 lakhs and I'm looking at a car which I get for 6 lakhs, let's say it's a Celerio's top end or something like that, for example. And at the same time, I get a Honda City, which is just 4 years old, okay, at the same price. Now, my mind's going to waver, obviously. But at the same time, why I support used cars to a very fair degree is because Celerio versus the city, it's a no-brainer, right? In terms of your luxury, in terms of how you feel. The idea that you can get a Honda City at just 6 lakhs, say a 2016 model at 6 lakhs.
So it reduces the gap when it comes to...
We have a different topic coming out, guys, which is how to select the right used car. So that's a completely different topic. We will make sure that we talk about that next week. But if we are good at selecting a right used car, then why not?
How? You may be good, but then there are, let's say out of 100, I would say only 80, I would say only 20 are going to be good at selecting their used cars. I would say 80% of the market is...
So we have to hurry up that video then.
Is still looking at, what car to buy, they are researching online.
Right.
That's something I want to get into.
Yeah.
Research, right? If you're looking to make a decision about which new car to go in for, you have tons of opportunities for research. You have so many websites, you have so many portals letting you compare cars. There is so much of you're likely to make a much more informed decision about which car to buy when you're looking at new cars. Which, like you just said, looking at a Celerio at 6 lakhs and a Honda City at 6 lakhs, it bridges the affordability gap, right? A Honda City when bought could have been like 11 or 12 lakhs, maybe. I'm just giving you a random number. But this is something that you can't do. You cannot research for a 2015 Honda City, right?
And even if you drive it and see, yes, I agree with that point. Even if you drive a used car, there will be a lot of concealed issues. There might be concealed issues, but if you're lucky enough, and you have got to be really lucky, maybe a 4-year-old Honda City has just been very well maintained.
Correct.
And you just got lucky. So I think the idea of taking risks for us in India
Yeah.
is minimal in terms of the statistics. If you look at even me or us running businesses, I think the last thing we want is issues or problems. Once you buy a car, you
Agreed.
get
You want some
you
peace
get
of
a
mind, yeah.
AMC for or a ready go for 3 years, and you don't have to worry about 3 years. Anything happens, it's none of your business. They take it, they bring it in the evening. It's all done. But having said that, the only thing that troubles me is I do not want to buy a car for 6 lakhs, and this is just keeping that idea of 6 lakhs. If you add a little bit of the science in it, when you look for a car, what are the things you're really looking at? Those are the things really you need. If you get good at that, and then you start looking at used cars, then it makes a lot more sense. So it's as simple as this. You're getting all the features that you get in a Honda City with the luxury, the space, the boot space, and all of that, right?
Agreed.
Yeah, for 6 lakhs. But you just happen to be good at selecting those cars. If you are looking for something more luxurious, you do get it.
At a compromise.
I would say compromise.
There is a
but,
compromise.
Compromise on what?
Compromise on it's not a fresh car. B, like we just discussed, there are multiple.
But
small
you aren't
issues
compromising
that
on
you're looking
lifestyle. You see what I mean? So the word compromise.
Agreed, but you're looking at a higher maintenance cost for a Honda City when compared to your Celerio.
Yeah.
Naturally,
you have
right?
to pay a price.
And,
yeah, obviously.
I mean, let's say cars age, right? And they depreciate when it comes, not just when it comes to financials, they also depreciate when it comes to engineering.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to have suspensions going on, you're going to have AC compressors going off. These are all things that you cannot exactly predict.
Okay,
as
what
to
if I
when.
told you this, Vignesh? What if we could get a car that's just 2 years old? I'm just thinking out loud, which has got 2 years of remaining warranty.
Warranty, okay.
It makes more sense.
Agreed. Makes more sense, but at what cost? A 2-year-old car.
What's the depreciation like for a 2-year-old?
It's going to be sharp. Let me be frank with you. I'm just being fair.
So
here.
let's put it in numbers.
If you buy
here,
a new
like,
car, the
yeah.
depreciation at least in the first 3 years is going to be sharp, right? If you buy a car for 15 lakhs, it's not going to go for like 13 or 12. It's going to go.
Right.
For
So
much
Honda
lower.
City, what's the middle segment Honda City cost these days on road?
Let's say you're looking at
2021.
let's say you're looking at a 13.5 lakh budget for a petrol manual Honda City new gen. Okay.
The new gen.
Yeah.
Okay. So now what would that cost in 2023?
Maybe it would be down to like 8. I'm not sure. But there are a lot of variables involved.
Down to 8 lakhs.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's quite a lot of.
That's sharp depreciation purely because a used car buyer at say 10 lakhs, which is the depreciation that you will calculate. Right. Will be like, I will just buy a new car.
So the thing is, stretching from a 14 lakh budget or say a 13.5 lakh budget to an 8 lakh budget, those are different segments altogether, right? When you're looking at 8 lakhs, you're looking at something like a lower end, maybe a Jazz or
You're
correct
missing
me if
out
I'm
on
wrong.
space. Okay, you're missing out on space. You might miss out on performance.
Yes, and
Okay.
so if it was left up to me, and if I had a budget of 8 lakhs, I would consider. That's all I'm saying is I would consider looking at a car that's gone just say 35,000 kilometers. Although that doesn't matter, it's how the car's been driven that matters. So I would consider. Now, is it wrong to consider?
Of course not, it's wrong. Why would it be wrong to consider? But from my experience, right?
Okay.
Let's say from my limited experience, a person looking to buy a new car is looking to buy a new car. A person looking to buy a used car is thinking, oh, okay, might as well go in for a new car. Because the mindset is more or less fixed, and that's through so many socio-economical factors that come in.
So I'm the only one with the problem here. I think.
No, I think in the sense,
I'm ready
yes,
to buy
it
any
would.
car.
I mean, if you like what you're getting,
Yeah.
6 lakhs for a Celerio versus a Honda City, yes, I would grab the City myself. But then I would also be mindful about what all the problems it could give me. Paisa vasool, right? You're looking at 6 lakhs for a small car, 6 lakhs for a big car, right? Bigger, better performance, more space, more boot space, whatever it is. Comes at the bill of say $10,000 a year when it comes to maintenance.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let me talk about why you should buy a new car.
Okay.
Let me sum things up from my side.
Okay,
Right.
yeah.
One, consistency. In the sense, one car you buy here, I mean, every car is going to be the same, right? If it's a new car.
Yeah.
I mean, every model is going to be the same. That's what I meant. Number two, it's about peace of mind because you're always covered under warranty. There's always a standard warranty coming with the car. There's no car that sells without a warranty. There are cars that give you even up to 5 years of standard warranty. There are cars that are extendable up to 10 years of warranty, right? So you get that immediate peace of mind.
What are those cars made of? This
Honda
10-year warranty.
Honda City is one car that gives you 10 years of warranty. Another Honda gives you 10 years of warranty, right? And I think moreover, it's a novelty of what's in the trend of this year,
today, yeah.
right? If you want a car that has touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, yes, you can fix these things up aftermarket, but nothing feels like the original, right? That would even apply to customers buying like a lower variant, thinking they will upgrade, right? But that's definitely going to be there.
Right.
And I think if you're a new car buyer, I mean, it's having a new car for 3 to 4 years, or let's say 3 years, and then changing might not be the best thing to do because it depreciates quite,
That's
quite
where
high.
I come in, right?
That's where you come in. But yes, if you're looking to plan, if you're looking to have a car, let's say for the next 5+ years, new car works brilliantly. Yeah.
And so, the last thing he said, I completely agree with, because if you're looking at long term, yes, new cars is your car, you're going to keep it. You don't want any problems in the first 3 years. Having said that, why I support used cars to a certain degree, and when I say certain degree, I mean don't go for something that's 8 years, 9 years old, because you seriously don't have what the owner history is like, because after about 5 years or 4 years, you don't know, that kind of slips away. People stop giving it at the dealership for service.
Absolutely.
Which is very advisable for you to do, even if it's an older car. But I would say, the benefits are cost in terms of savings is huge if you're buying ready cash. Okay, so let's say you had about 4 lakhs in cash and you want to buy a ready go, a Datsun ready go. Okay, now I was just going through this. A new car.
Yeah.
But slightly used. When I say new car, slightly used versus a new car.
Do you have a Datsun ready go at home looking to
Exactly. So no, I'm not selling it. I don't own one, first of all. But so there's the new gen ready go in terms of facelift.
Yeah.
Versus the 2020.
Okay. Correct. Yeah.
Okay,
The one with that L-shaped.
So I just happened to speak to someone at Datsun yesterday, just looking at a car for someone I know. And there's a savings of 1.5 lakhs. They have a car that's 2020, not used, it's unregistered, right?
That's still new.
It's still new, but I'm just saying it's been in the yard for a year and a half. So in terms of brand new, I'm talking about the facelift, 1.5 lakh in terms of savings. Now, when you go further down on other websites looking at a second-hand car, you get the same thing for 2 lakhs cheaper. Okay, gone maybe 5,000, 10,000 kilometers, which is quite a lot of savings.
Something like a test drive vehicle in this case.
No, I'm not talking about the one that is in the yard. It was there in the yard, but I'm just saying that the terms of savings, that is what I would suggest that you guys do when going for a used car. Don't go for something that is too used. Don't go for something that is, try not to go for something that's out of warranty completely, and also look at the service history so this has been serviced well. Don't look at something that's more than 3 years old. And if you're doing that, then I would say used cars are far more in terms of your mindset. You're far more happier because if you can get, like I said, a Honda City for 6 lakhs, which is just 3 or 4 years old, I'd say why not? Because a Honda lasts for about 10 years easily.
Right. So one inherent fact about the industry, especially when it comes to financing, is that you borrow money from a bank for a new car at a much lower interest rate. So if your new car is at say 7% or 7.5% interest rate, a used car is going to be at like 9.5 or 11.5, right? And there are certain limitations to which a bank or a financial institution can fund.
So I think what you guys would have understood by today's conversation is it's extremely subjective. It's something that you guys, if you are the kind of risk taker who says, you know what, I'd rather have a 4-year-old Honda City than a brand new Celerio. The choice is up to you, obviously. But then, if you ask me, I would sincerely look at something that is 3 years old, still under warranty, which is about 4 or 5 lakhs down from the original on-road price of a brand new car. Gone maybe 30,000 kilometers. Looked at all the nuts and bolts, making sure it's been serviced properly. Thanks everyone for watching. My name is Rajiv from cargreetings.com. We are India's first automotive greetings company. If you're a dealer, head to our website and you can look at options to increase customer satisfaction.
And my name is Vignesh. I'm from trycarpal.com. We are a virtual dealership for new cars. So if you're looking to buy a new car and not a used car, do check us out. trycarpal.com.
Until next episode, goodbye.